This is Movie Time with Kevin. Movie Time with Kevin, I will repeat. And I am here with my friends, Vince and Malo.
Hey.
Alright.
What's up?
Alright, so just introduce yourselves for a
Okay,
little
my
bit.
name is Vincenzo. I am a third year in AUR and I'm a communication major in AUR.
Nice.
Hello guys, my name is Malo. I'm a senior student majoring in IR.
Alright, well today we're going to be talking about our top 5 Marvel films. It doesn't matter if it's from the MCU, just any Marvel film in general, and our top 3 worst. So, we're going to start off with Malo.
For my top 5, of course I'll put number 1, Black Panther. Second on the list will be Thor. Third one, Avengers Guardians of the Galaxy. Fourth is going to be Blade Trinity. And my 5th favorite is Deadpool.
Oh, so Deadpool's your 5th favorite.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I see. Anyways, we're going to have some problems. Now for Vince.
So, number 1 being Deadpool, number 2 being Spider-Man Homecoming,
Okay.
number 3 being Captain America Civil War, number 4 being Black Panther, and number 5 being Ragnarok.
Oh, so Logan isn't on that list.
Unfortunately, there were so many that I could pick off, but
Well,
Yeah, it's getting hard here.
unlike
It's
you
getting hard
guys,
here.
I know how to pick good movies. So, my top 5.
shut up.
First one is Logan, then Deadpool, then Spider-Man Homecoming, the Captain America Winter Soldier, and then X-Men Days of Futures Past.
It's not a bad movie,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I see.
Yeah, you see?
I see.
Yeah, I would have put Black Panther
Very
number 1.
debatable about the Day of Future Past, but I see.
Oh,
I
okay.
see.
Black Panther's good, but you know, hey, it's down,
Yeah,
down
like how
there,
the
it's
story
down
was
there.
put together,
Yeah, it's down there. It's all good.
It's just a bit overhyped.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Overhyped.
I'm sorry.
Yo, boy, stop looking at that. Stop looking at your pen.
Overhyped.
Black
I don't
Panther?
agree with that,
Yeah.
I can kind of agree with that. A little bit. It was good. It was really good, but it wasn't as good as everyone was making it out to be.
Yeah, of course. But
That's how I would feel.
that's how all movies work and make money. They gotta be hyped first.
That's true, but ooh. Spider-Man though, that was overhyped and it was actually really good. I
Yeah.
liked it.
I do
Yeah.
like Spider-Man. I can't relate to the story. I don't like
New
this. Is one of
Spider-Man?
my least. Yeah, this is one of my least favorite like superhero anyway. So I was kind of biased
Oh,
from the
okay, that
start.
makes sense. Anyways, Malo, you might have to leave. Okay, so now we're going to go with our top 3 worst. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to explain our top 3 worst, but we're also going to be explaining why they're really bad to the viewers out there if you don't.
Right,
Okay.
ladies first.
Screw you, you're going again.
Okay, jokes apart, on a serious note, well, my number 1 worst favorite from Marvel was probably Ant-Man. I didn't like how the story was put together, the fact that like he's trying to take revenge on his boss that fight. I mean, he got fired by his protege, but he's trying to take like revenge on him and whatnot, you know. And for me, the fact that like he's like a tiny superhero that has like superhuman strength, that doesn't really make sense. But hey, it's a superhero movie.
Yeah. I can see those points. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
I could see that as well.
Second one.
Oh, my second least favorite is gonna be Hulk.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's not a story I like a lot. Like I've been reading like one of the first comics, and the story is well put together, but I don't really like the fact that like his like strength come from like a super like no
Super,
no I don't like the fact that like his strength come from like experiments in labs and whatnot, you know. But yeah, that's just my personal opinion. My third one, as mentioned before, was my third worst Marvel movies is gonna be Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't like the hero. I don't like the story. I know it's a bit overplayed for me, but you guys will have like arguments to counter that maybe.
yeah.
Malo,
Malo?
you see that door? I think you should leave.
You need to
Jokes been made before.
Well, one of my worst is Black Panther. No, I'm just kidding.
You two get out of here.
Alright, now Vince.
So number 1, it has to be Incredible Hulk.
Incredible.
I can
Not
regret.
the original Hulk from like the early 2000s.
Well, in the MCU,
Okay,
I'm talking
oh, MCU,
about
okay.
the MCU right now.
Alright.
Because the story, there was no story.
Yeah.
The fight between Hulk and Abomination was beyond ridiculous. I was like,
It was an abomination.
It's time to stop!
Great banter, right?
Kind of cheesy.
Literally, it was an abomination because it was literally both of them destroying the whole city. I was like, what? And the fact that also the military was getting involved, was like, it's literally a recipe of utter destruction.
Yeah.
I don't understand what the directors were trying to accomplish having two of these creatures, and I can't even imagine how much the cost of this movie, how much sales lost. The second one has to be the new Fantastic Four. I'm sorry,
yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry.
my top worst one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one yet.
Fantastic Four was like, they made from the original, which was already a pretty bad movie, to like even worse.
I know.
I don't know how they did that.
I don't know how it's possible.
How it's possible. Then, who is it? Doctor Doom. I was like,
That was not Doctor Doom. At all.
that was literally Wizard of Oz Tin Man. That's literally Wizard of Oz Tin Man with electricity running through him.
And the thing, he just looked like he literally just looked like three pieces of rock
Yeah.
glued together.
Where's the famous green cape? That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, it was completely terrible.
And then I don't remember much about it because it was so insignificant. But did he end up dying or something at the end of the movie?
I never finished it
Okay,
because it was complete garbage.
fair enough. Fair
So,
point.
yeah.
Fair point. And my third one has to be the first Thor. The first Thor
Yeah, I
has
agree
to
with
be. The thing is, the second and the third one I enjoyed, especially the third one, because it has more things to talk about. Well, the first one was like more content, exactly. The first one I was like, okay, Thor goes into the world, finds his hammer, cannot
Yeah.
gather his hammer,
Gets
and
used to it, to his power.
and most of the time he's complaining like
Like
he's
a wuss.
Yeah, he's whining. He's
Yeah,
whining.
but I gotta disagree. He's just not used to like be this powerful when it comes to the world. You gotta get used to the strength of his hammer and like
Makes sense.
it's like pretty much him finding himself. So
It's just like, it seems like he is like very spoiled.
Well,
in
he
that
was.
movie.
He was.
He was, but the thing is like, I don't know. It's just like something that's like they could have done a much better job in this.
For me, it was just the final fight was
The
too
fi-
easy, honestly.
yeah,
the final fight, yeah, the thing, the proportion of the movie was so off. It's like 90% of Thor trying to gain that trust or whatever to hold his hammer again,
Yeah.
and then there's like 10% of him fighting off the machine that Loki put
Yeah.
down on Earth.
Makes sense. Yeah.
In the movie, it had the thing was, who was the better character development? Loki.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's the
Yeah,
villain
it's
that
okay.
makes sense to me.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Yeah. That's good.
So
All right. All right. For my top three worst, New Fantastic Four, of course.
Okay.
We already talked about that. We need to explain it again. Second worst is Spider-Man 3.
the one with Sandman.
Tobey Maguire.
Sandman.
Why you didn't like it?
Because it was okay. It was a mess. If they only had Sandman and the new Green Goblin,
Yeah.
it would have been good.
Yeah.
But they tried to introduce Venom, and it just
Yeah,
caused
and it was
too
a
much
total
clutter.
failure. The way they introduced him was a failure.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, I
And
agree
the
with that.
way Peter Parker acted after having like the suit,
Yeah.
Emo
Maguire.
I know. I didn't really like that actor as
it
well.
was so. Yeah, I didn't like the actor. I didn't like
Yeah.
The dance,
Peter
the
Parker.
dance when he's outside.
God, when he was dancing, that was one of the biggest memes out there now. It just that movie is so.
He kind of got over at some
bad.
point.
Yeah, and it was so dumb because like he was about to die. Like I like the team up after the villains were like trying to beat him up, but then it was just New Green Goblin came out of nowhere and saved him.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, like you were trying to kill him for the last two movies.
And now you're trying to save it?
Exactly.
Yeah, I
Like,
understand.
yeah.
The thing is, either continue with Green Goblin following the footsteps of his father that's
Yeah.
trying to kill Spider-Man,
Mhm.
or leave him to another movie
Yeah,
if
exactly.
there was a possible fourth movie,
Yeah, they
and
killed
leave
too many villains at the same time.
and leave Venom and Sandman.
Yeah.
But even so, the adaptation of Venom was so utterly terrible. The suit was.
I like the suit though. I like the suit.
This was a.
The suit was
Alright,
alright.
it was
I think it's the
alright.
way it was introduced and the way that there was too many villains at the same
no,
time.
the
Yeah.
thing what annoyed me was that it seemed like Venom was skinny.
That's true.
He was skinny. In the comic, it's like this.
Hey, give him some time to work out.
In this movie, it's like also Eddie Brock should be some jock kind of type, and the fact it introduced like a kind of loser and well-eaten Venom. Yeah, it was like he was like was Venom on a diet or something?
Probably. He was trying to eat Spider-Man the whole time.
Yeah,
That's why.
Fair enough.
Consuming.
But there were other spiders in the world, so he could have eaten them.
Yeah.
But-
The only thing I do like about the old Spider-Man movies is Jameson. He's like spot on.
Yes,
Perfect.
yes.
And his voice is like amazing.
Jameson of the Daily
Daily Bugle, yeah, was really
he was spot on.
Now my third worst is X-Men Apocalypse.
And where's that?
Because, okay, Apocalypse is supposed to be, he was the first mutant and he's supposed to be the strongest mutant. They depowered him like crazy.
So he wasn't well represented in the movie.
Not even close.
Not
He
even
was
close.
Okay.
he was like purple-ish,
Yeah.
bluish, and he was like super skinny.
He was
Oh,
like
okay.
he was
He's
like
supposed to look kind of like, Darkseid.
Yeah.
DC's
Yeah.
supposed to look like that,
yeah,
with a mixture
yeah,
of Thanos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, he's supposed to be a big, bulky,
So,
scary
yeah,
dude.
okay.
Like he should have the power because since X-Men is not in the
Mhm.
MCU universe, Apocalypse is literally the Thanos of the X-Men universe.
Yeah, exactly.
The fact that they powered him so little is like, okay, it was a good adaptation to the point is like he's creating these mutants,
Yeah.
he's creating this,
Mhm.
but the final fight, what was that?
I know, it was so bad.
What was that?
Because they showed in Days of Future's Past, one of my top favorite, if you guys don't remember. At the very end, in like the end credits, they show him building the pyramids
Yeah, exactly.
with just his mind.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then at no point in the movie he actually just pushes the enemies around with his
Yeah,
mind.
no,
and,
no,
like,
no.
He holds Mystique in his hand. He could easily stab
So
the
there's
neck.
this like whole big power, he has this
Yeah,
big
he
power
was
the whole
like-
time that he doesn't use it except
Exactly.
from
Yeah.
that like
Yeah, he
little,
was
like,
just playing
power.
around
Yeah,
with
yeah,
them
yeah.
the whole
Okay.
time. I'm just like,
Okay.
and then he got beat by Phoenix at the
Okay.
very last second out of nowhere. She just got her power and she's like, oh, she like burned him up.
So would you say you didn't have your share of fun in the movie?
Yeah, exactly. They
Okay.
like everything was good. Like the fights were pretty cool, but they brought up this huge, powerful villain and had him beat up. He got defeated.
I mean, that was
just like
supposed
that.
to be powerful because he was skinny in the movie.
Yeah, that's
yeah, he was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's just like you don't.
Unfortunately, yeah.
You're not supposed to build up a big enemy and then kill them off in only a few seconds.
I
I
agree with
think
that.
I think they should
Yeah.
have done like how they did Infinity War.
I'm
not gonna
okay,
spoil-
no spoilers.
no
No spoilers. No worries.
spoilers here. I haven't seen that yet. No spoilers
I'm
here.
not gonna spoil anything,
Okay.
but like even in the trailer you could have seen how like
Powerful he is.
That was-
overpowered he is.
Yeah.
If they put that into the movie of
Apocalypse.
Apocalypse,
Mhm. Yeah, it would.
That would be a recipe for success. Yeah.
Yeah, it would be a lot
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I agree with that.
I like this. This is good conversations right here. But
they're talking 101, guys.
is there any like other Marvel films you guys want to like talk about?
I have to talk.
Mhm.
I have to talk down upon Age of Ultron.
Okay.
Age of
I
Ultron.
didn't really like it.
I didn't like that much either.
Because the thing is, you've read the comics, I presume.
Yeah.
Where Age
I know
of
about
Ultron-
Ultron's supposed to be like
Yeah.
huge,
Ultron
super
is
powerful.
supposed to be like someone who, in the movie, yes, he hates Tony Stark,
Mhm,
and he hates all human beings
Yeah.
of the things they do.
mhm.
But the thing is, in that movie, he is funny, and I like that part of it. But the fighting scene is like just a mind stone that literally Vision has destroys him. It's like,
Mhm. Yeah.
in the movie, the fact is even that Ultron being scattered into pieces can come back and connects himself.
Mhm.
And the fact is here it's just like he's just a tin man. It's like you get destroyed, that's it.
Yeah.
So same issue again. Like
Yeah.
a lot of hype about the
They-
villain, but
yes,
like,
yes,
the
and
intensity,
they
intensity
needed more.
wasn't there.
The
Yeah.
thing is they need more emphasis on the villain rather than on the main
That's
superhero.
that's a big
It's one of
problem.
their flows sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a big problem with superhero movies
Yeah.
in general. Is
Yeah.
the villain is just like a husk. There's
Yeah.
no actual development or storytelling. Like that's why I liked Spider-Man a lot because it was one of the first Marvel films where they actually gave a villain a backstory and a reason
Yes,
to
yes,
be
yes.
evil. And then they did the same thing with Black Panther.
They did the same with Killmonger and
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They actually gave him like
A reason to be
human
in. Exactly.
emotion and
Exactly.
reasons for it.
Which makes him human, even though like he has like a really destructive mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then you're able to like understand where they're at and what they're trying to accomplish.
So you can connect or relate.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. Understand the suffering they've been through.
like me, I think some of the Wolverine, you know, the solo Wolverine movie.
Like Origin.
Yeah, not Origins. That is I should put that. That was one of the worst fucking movies I've ever seen in my
Well, I guess
life.
it's too late.
They ruined Deadpool. Like fuck that shit. Yeah, that's right. Fuck that movie. Real like the new Deadpool just saved it. But well, Green Lantern also is terrible.
I haven't seen
Oh,
Green Lantern.
that's DC though.
Oh, that's
Talking
true.
about Marvel.
Sorry, I was thinking of Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking the Deadpool they mentioned. They make fun of.
Don't make my costume green.
Yeah, they make fun of
I
that. They
remember
make fun of the original Wolverine Origins.
Yes.
But
yes.
God, but I'm gonna praise Wolverine. You know the one when he's in Japan.
Yes.
That was actually a good film. Like a lot of people skip over that and they don't really think about it.
Where
Maybe it wasn't prominent enough.
Yeah, it probably wasn't popular
Yeah.
enough. But I thought it was pretty good. The only thing that was kind of bad was the Silver Samurai.
Yeah.
He's the final villain, and he is a really good villain for Wolverine. But he does get beaten up a lot in the comics, anyways. But Logan, I felt Logan was beautiful. It actually got nominated for best screenplay for the Oscars this year. And
That's surprising.
yeah, it is.
Because how many actual superhero movies get nominated for?
That's a major
Yeah,
feat right
I think it's
here.
also because since they didn't say X-Men or like Wolverine, they just called it Logan,
Ah.
and they kind of like
Yeah, they make it more
outcast it.
personal. Like,
Yeah, it
they-
was.
they-
It didn't
they-
feel like
I feel
X-Men.
like they follow this like story way more than like in the other X-Men or whatnot.
Yeah,
so.
I thought it was beautiful. It didn't feel like a Wolverine movie. It felt like it just an adventure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
his his daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
It was. I loved it a lot. But even though they kind of took that idea from The Last of Us game.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
totally
Yeah,
like-
yeah,
That was on point.
yeah.
That was
Yeah, it was on point, but they did it pretty well. I liked it.
Yeah.
It was pretty enjoyable.
Another thing I have to put praise on is not actually movie, but the character development.
Okay.
Loki. I have to put praise on Loki.
Yeah, you're right.
I'm not gonna
the
mention.
god of
it.
schemes.
I'm not gonna mention anything again of Infinity War, but from the first one to Ragnarok, you can see this change that he has. First being a villain that wants to dominate the world, and then slowly wants to have the appreciation from his father and his brother to where him alongside Thor and Ragnarok help each other to go back to the world.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. It took. He is the only villain that hasn't died in any of the films they showed up, and he just pops
He's a
up
special
every
one.
now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I think
he's-
they connected the Scandinavian mythology pretty well with
Yeah,
all
they
the
did.
gods and whatnot, you know. So.
I
It's
think
true.
he is the only character, I have to say, in the MCU universe that has that in-depth
Impact.
Yeah.
Not impact aside, that depth that they've put into to show his character.
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
with Iron Man not really big, apart from the third being trash. Then Captain America, there's only the first one, the second one, and then they slowly introduce Bucky. And then the others, there's not really much to say about them. But with Loki, there's this like stage 1, stage 2, stage 3.
I feel like with the Iron Man, he got more development in Captain America and Avengers movies.
Yes.
The movies that weren't his own,
Yeah.
he got more character development.
Oh, the first two was like a slow transition. The third one we can skip about that,
Yeah.
but with the Avengers movie, the Civil War, and then the upcoming. No, I'm not gonna say anything about that. But
Yeah,
there's a change about
Yeah.
this.
Trash here.
Trust me. Well, thank you guys for coming and
Thank you for
talking
having us.
about
Thank you for
movies.
having us.
Well, this is pretty much my last podcast.
Are you sure about that?
Unless I pick it up more, but thank you guys for watching and listening,
Thank
and
you guys.
have a good day.
End of season 1, I guess.
And this is one.